Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel, and Detective Nero is here. I am on the case of what the fuck is happening to Black Ops 4. So chances are a lot of you guys have not played Black Ops 4 in a very long time, if at all. It's a pretty old game. It was before the new generation of COD, which is about to be the old generation because the new era is coming. But regardless, Black Ops 4 was a fantastic game in my opinion. I loved it. I mean, Black Ops Pass aside, I loved all the free battle passes. I loved the operators or specialists in that game. I enjoyed the weapon balance, a very slow time to kill, map design, everything. I enjoyed the game. I loved Blackout, even thought zombies was pretty fun. Well, it turns out now, Activision, Treyarch, Sony, Microsoft, I don't even know. Something's going on with Black Ops 4. They're nuking the servers, and they're not working. You can barely even play the game anymore. And just to show this to you guys, like, I tried booting up Black Ops 4 on my PC here. I would get to the point where they show the Treyarch introduction, the Activision intro, and things like that. And then when it came to connect to online services, the game would just crash. It happened 3 times in a row. I could not get the game to connect to online services, despite the fact that everything else is connected perfectly. Everything's working just fine. And this was actually brought to my attention by somebody on Twitter who said, you need to check out the Black Ops 4 subreddit because something is going on here, man. And I'm looking through the subreddit and this is all we see. The people that can even get into the game, like a lot of people can't even get into the game right now. But when you do, and you try searching up for something like Team Deathmatch or something like that, you'll get this error that says, you have too many players in your party to join the session, despite the fact they're trying to join Team Deathmatch as a solo player. Like, you know, older CODs, you don't really have too much variety when it comes to the game modes that you can play. There's a very small player base there. Typically, they all kind of congregate in Team Deathmatch, and that's what you have, right? It's really hard to go back and play Search and Destroy, or God help you, some of the less popular game modes like Control or things like that. You basically only have to play TDM. And these guys can't even get in there. They're trying their damnedest. And sometimes if they do actually get into a game, like the rare unicorn of person that gets into a game of Black Ops 4, there's host migrations now. Like everywhere. Like they happen like 3 times a match, apparently, because it appears that Activision has taken down the dedicated servers for Black Ops 4. So we find ourselves in a situation where, you know, I'm not going to say millions of people, because let's be honest, millions of people aren't still playing Black Ops 4, but tens of people can't even get into the game because they just simply can't connect to online services. And then a bunch of those people can't even actually play once they connect to the online services because the game gives them an error saying that they have too many people in their party, even when they don't. And when they finally make it into the game, that 1% of people that can actually make it in, there's lots of host migration, and because they're no longer like on dedicated servers or anything like that, it's more peer-to-peer. Typically, they're playing anywhere from like 100 to 300 ping, as if they were trying to connect to Australia or something like that. And it's just downright pitiful. Like, it's really bad. And this has not been going on for just like today. This has been happening for about a week now. There's all sorts of threads you can find. I'll put a link to the subreddit down there in the description. There's all sorts of stuff going on here, and it's been happening for about a week. I personally can't play. I mean, I can maybe try to dust off the old PS4 or the old Xbox One and plug that in and see if I can maybe get into a match. But then I have to find my disc, and it's a whole thing, right? So I figured it'd be so much easier just to boot it up here on PC, and I can't even connect to the game. It doesn't work. And that's a real shame because Black Ops 4, again, for me personally, top 5 COD, probably top 3. Like, Black Ops 4 was actually really good in my opinion. I loved it. And now, those other people out there that also love Black Ops 4 and just want to go back and relive the glory days, run around as their favorite specialist, play on some of their favorite maps, use their dark matter camo that evolves over time, which looks fantastic, by the way. They can't do that because the online services are like slowly shutting down. Apparently, Blackout is still working. And apparently Zombies is still working, but actual just normal multiplayer, it's not working, man. It's broken. It's been broken for about a week, and according to like all the Activision websites and stuff like that, where you can check the status of the servers, they're all like, yep, Black Ops 4 is A-okay, everything's going as planned, you know, so we don't know. Activision's not commenting on this. Their websites say that the servers are up on, you know, the Sony website, the Microsoft website, they all say the servers are fine, even though they're not, and nothing really seems to be working. So definitely the curious case indeed. Will I be able to get to the bottom of it? Probably not. What the hell am I going to do? But I want to make this video letting you guys know of something that's going on here in the COD community, and it could also be a dangerous precedent going forward because, you know, they can shut down these older games at any point. And then, you know, it happened, they released a Master Chief Collection, so that's like one thing, but didn't like Halo 2's like official servers get shut down? And so now even if you have the disc and you want to go back and play this game that was like a big part of your adolescence, your childhood, whatever, and you just want to go back and run around the maps and just, you know, play a match, and you can't because the servers are no longer there, you know, we could be entering a time where they start to do that for the older games. I mean, the older games already hacked all the shit and dead pretty much anyway, and so we have to rely on things like Plutonium and IW4X to even be able to play the older CODs. We might find ourselves in a situation where eventually Activision's like, you know what? We're going to cut even more costs and just shut down all those old servers, buy our new anime waifu bundle, buy the new battle pass, buy this, buy that, and fuck you, thanks for coming out. Like, that may be the situation that we find ourselves in the very near future. I mean, they're already calling it a new era of COD. What about the old ones? Because people still like to play those, but right now they can't. So, ladies and gentlemen, that is it for this video here today. I hope you enjoyed it. Leave your thoughts and feedback down there in the comments. Have you played Black Ops 4 recently? Are you having trouble? Because lots of people are, and myself included. So I'd love to hear about that. Leave your thoughts and feedback down below. Thank you all so much for listening, and I hope you guys all have a wonderful day.